Have you ever tested to see how fast you could pull your everyday carry knife if you were suddenly attacked? In this video, we're going to look at 4 different kinds of knives and the dynamic regarding the speed on how quick they can be drawn. Stay tuned. I wanted to take a moment to greet all of my subscribers and welcome new visitors. If you like this kind of content, I'd be pumped if you subscribe to my channel and click the bell so that you can get your notifications. Let's get rolling. You know, a knife is a regular type of everyday carry in the area of self-defense. If you're like me, I have a pistol and a knife. Not everybody has the luxury of having a pistol. A knife is the only everyday carry some people can have. Some carry mace, pepper spray, all that different kinds of stuff, even tasers. But have you ever wondered how quick you could actually draw the knife if you're ever attacked? Because those kinds of things actually need to be practiced, because it's very easy to have a weapon sitting dormant in your pocket. And if the time ever comes and you're dealing with nerves and you're dealing with adrenaline and fear, it's hard to be able to make sound decisions in those moments if you haven't trained and trained and trained and trained. For me, I tend to vacillate between 4 different kinds of everyday carry, just depending on what mood I'm in. I like some better than others. You know, first and foremost, I have a belt type of sheath knife like this that can be drawn extremely quick. I mean, a knife like this is made for quick drawing. For example, all of a sudden you have to hold someone off. You can take your right hand and draw this knife super easy. It's quickly drawn. The only disadvantage, a knife like this is very small. This is the Gerber Ghost Strike. It's a cool little blade. It's very small, but it can be drawn very quickly. The next kind of knife would be something like a Karambit. Now, this particular Karambit knife is not one that I have learned to draw very quickly, because it's got a secure sheath and it's hard to pull out. You know, you can carry this around the neck. It comes with a rope to literally carry around your neck, and you could draw it pretty quickly that way. But I don't know many people that carry a Karambit around their neck unless you just in such a hostile part of the world that you need to do that. It just seems like something that somebody could strangle you with, quite frankly. I don't like the idea of carrying a knife around my neck or a rope around my neck at all. Nevertheless, let's just say you wanted to just keep this in your pocket. How quick could you draw this? That's the question. The other kind of everyday carry that a lot of people like to use is a fold-out knife. Spring-assisted, something like this right here. This is my EVTAC knife. Pretty heavy duty. It's got a window breaker and a skull crusher on it. It's a cool knife. Question is, how quick can you draw it? And last but not least, probably my favorite of all, is something like a Kobun Tanto. Fits very easy in the pocket. It also hooks to the belt really well. I like the pocket better. It's slender and I can get to it faster. We'll talk about that in a minute, but something like this. In my experience, as far as speed is concerned, it doesn't get any faster than this. This is the fastest, right? This is what I can get to quicker than any other knife in my collection. Now, there's nothing stopping me from carrying this and something else. If you're in a bad enough territory, or if you have to go through a certain territory, it doesn't hurt to have more than one blade. Nevertheless, something like this is your fastest draw. It hooks right on the belt and it pulls very quickly. But what about the Karambit knife? Okay, I want to show you something. The Karambit knife is in a very tight sheath. Mine is, and I think a lot of the Karambits that you purchase come with a pretty good sheath. Now, I've had conversations with people on, you know, good ways to install these on a belt, but I haven't figured it out yet. If I was to carry this Karambit just straight up today, I wouldn't know what else to do other than just to stick this in my pocket. Question is, how quick could I draw it? Usually with any quick draw, you're backing up and drawing your weapon. You see this with firearms, you're backing up and you're drawing and you're getting out of harm's way. It's typically the same with a knife. So if I'm backing up and I sense trouble, how quick could I get to this? Let's see. Okay, that was probably 3 or 4 times slower than what I drew my Ghost Strike. Nevertheless, that wasn't bad. But again, this stuff has to be practiced. If you're carrying the Karambit, you know, how are you going to hold it in your pocket to where you can get to it? You could keep the ring at the top. You could pull it with your left hand, pull it here, and pull it out. But that stuff has to be practiced. Let me see how quick I can do this. If I'm planning and I've got my ring right where I need it, and I sense trouble, I could grab here, pull the sheath, and be ready. Okay, that's still pretty quick. Nevertheless, how effective would that be when you're completely distorted and feeling afraid and feeling fearful? Now, let's talk next about pocket knives. Right now, I've just got my EVTAC knife sitting down in the bottom of my pocket. That's how a lot of people carry it. It is a pocket knife. Some people clip it to their pocket, which is the best. Clipping it to something is far better, but What if I was in a situation and I had to dig in my pocket and then get it out? That's really too slow, okay? You could go with the option of keeping it right on your pocket, which let me see how quick I can do this. Okay, that was a little slow. Got a long ways to go with regards to how quick I could pull this. So I don't consider this to be nowhere near as quick as the first or the second option. There are some guys that can pull these things and get them going really quick. I'm not anti fold-up knife. It's not the biggest thing for me. Now, let's take a look at something like the Kobun knife here, the Kobun Tanto. This is a great everyday carry in my opinion. I just got this yesterday, reviewed it, and I've been thinking about ways I can carry it. I have put this on my belt. I find it very uncomfortable because I want to show you something here. It sticks into my side. I don't find that to be the most comfortable belt carry. I've tried it on different angles, and everywhere I turn, I'm feeling it sticking in my side. But I love the way this feels in my pocket. I love the way this can slip. Look at this. It can slip right down into my pocket so easily. I mean, I can even conceal it a lot if I wanted to. I love the way this thing works as far as that is concerned. Now, watch how quick. I've been training with this a little bit. I want to show you how quick I could pull this. Okay, that's really quick for a sheath knife. Now, if I hook this to my belt and just grab it with one arm, it's going to pull the sheath with it because it's a Secure X sheath. Now, I have learned that if I keep this slender frame, slip it right down in my front pocket, you can't even see it. It's here in my front pocket. Crisis situation, hand out, draw it, and I'm here, which I think is pretty fast. So I'm not saying that I'm the cream of the crop as far as quick knife drawing, but I just want to put a bug in your ear. I want to get your wheels turning to start thinking about how quick you can pull your knife. Which knife could you pull the quickest? Would carrying two be a good option for you? How quick can you draw it? How quick can you get to it? These are the kind of questions I want to leave you with, and I hope you found some insight with regards to this information. Thanks so much for watching, and take care.